What is going on, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Akito, Henry, Chris, Cody, Taylor, Alejandro, Kaz. What's up, folks? This is my first RogueGold stream ever. Let's go. Taylor, thank you for being here, man. I hope it lives up to expectations. Knowing me, it will probably be a disappointment. I'm kidding. Thank you for being here. Ryan, great vid this morning over Survivors. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I had fun with that one. I mean, I've said it in videos before, but Survivors is like the thing I'm most excited about. Of course, the Division 3 is what I'm most excited about, but you know, in the foreseeable future, it's got to be Survivors. So thank you for watching it. Yeah. Henry, I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Got a bit of a headache. That's unfortunate, but I popped some ibuprofen just before going live, so I'm sure it'll pass. Doing good. Excited to dive into stuff today. This week's going to be fun. The Battlefield BR came out today. I'm going to check that out later. Not in the stream, but, you know, later in the day. And we got Arc Raiders on Thursday, which I'm very excited for, so it's a good time. How are you doing? Postman. Good morning, Banwave survivors. Oh, man. I already see a lot of people asking about the bans. Of course, we're going to chat about it on here. I love watching RG's videos and gameplay, but I wish he would tell us what builds he's using. Those PvP builds are hot. Andy, if there's any in particular that you are curious about, I'm happy to show you right now. Most of them I have videos for. Well, some at least. So if you're ever curious, you can just ask in the comments and I'll link you to it. Can we do the project chain whenever, or is it daily? So the way they usually work is that for however many projects there are in the chain, so for Halloween they've said there are 7, they will unlock once per day. So it started today, or I guess technically came out like last night, but the Halloween day one is here. And you'll see that in 7 hours and 22 minutes, that's when we will get day 2. And then that will proceed once per day until 7 is unlocked. At that point, if you wanted to wait until they're all out and knock them all out in order, you can. But you have to, you know, wait until they're first released. What do you think of Arc Raiders? Love it. Can't wait for the full launch. Is the Division worth getting on PC? I feel like there's not too many players. Do you mean, Aroc, hope I'm saying that right. Do you mean Division 1 or Division 2? I'm less enthused with Arc Raiders after the server slam. Sorry to hear it, Chris. But, I mean, you know, it was a good opportunity if people hadn't played it before just to get a sense of if it's a game for them. Obviously, it's not going to be a game for everybody. But yeah. It's my first watching. Sean, thank you for being here. As somebody who frequently suffers from chronic migraines, I feel that. Yeah, I'm sorry, Akito. It's not fun. Fortunately, I don't get those. Yeah. Oh, we have double. Oh, we're going to have to hit some conflict. We've got the weekly and the daily conflict project. That's pretty nice. Lucas is in here. Good morning, sir. How are you? Good morning, all. Sorry, I'm just catching up. Lucas with the 38th months. Said Postman, I haven't forgotten you. Man, thank you for being a member for over 3 years. Is wild. Lucas is the GOAT. Thank you, sir. Hope you're having a good Tuesday so far. Zombie as well, coming in and upgrading to classified status membership. Zombie, if you're here, I don't think I've seen you in the chat yet, but thank you so much. That's incredibly kind. Thank you for supporting the channel in that way. Jumping up to classified status. It's kind of ironic that it's called classified status, because technically classified, you wouldn't talk about it, but it was just meant to be a funny game reference. Anyway, Zombie, thank you very much. Rogue, you're my absolute go-to for all things Division. I appreciate that very much. Thank you, thank you. Nice to see you streaming. Trigger Happy, thank you for being here. Would you recommend Countdown to get a St. Elmo's? Yeah, I would. I mean, if you don't have, like, are you just going for additional rolls, or if you've never gotten one, I would actually probably recommend Retaliation, because you can now select your own targeted loot here, and you can get exotic blueprints from it, including, potentially, the St. Elmo's. So that would probably be what I would recommend more. Chevy said, are you going to do videos for Arc Raiders when it launches? Yes. In fact, I have one coming out tomorrow ahead of the release, which I had an editor make for me, my first ever long-form video that I've not edited myself. And I just watched a cut of it this morning, and it looks fantastic. So that'll be coming out tomorrow. And then at least like 2 or 3 more for the launch. That's currently what I have in my scope. But yes, I will. Have you seen my comment on your last Survivors video? If you mean the one from today, Lucas, I've not been able to read through those yet. I'll have to get to that later today. But 100% I will be going through them. We don't talk about what happens in the classified Discord. What happens there stays there. First rule, you don't talk about it. I've seen a blog post that said Ubisoft is working on The Division 3. Are you ready for that? I hope it's based back in snowy New York. I'm ready for it. We're going to be waiting quite a while, though. They have been, sorry, I was looking at my phone. They've been working on it. What am I trying to say? They confirmed it back in 2023, but they didn't fully, like, get a team together working on it until about a year ago, a little more than a year. So we're probably looking at, like, 2028 at the earliest for The Division 3. So I'm ready, I'm excited, but I'm not holding my breath, because it's going to be quite a while, you know? Been here forever, so I gotta support my favorite content creator. Thank you, Zombie. You're very kind. Alright, folks. We will continue chatting throughout, of course, but let's go over our daily announcements, or I should say weekly, because I only stream once a week. Still got the Halloween decorations up. As it mentions in the title, kind of phase 2 of the event has begun. 2 main things that come out of that. For one, the Houndsman bounty no longer drops the Houndsman outfit, as we covered it. Actually just said it right there. I thought it did. Yeah. So the first week you could earn the outfit, but now it's going to be in the store. But also starting today, we have the project chain, which we're going to check out in this stream. But if you go into the store, they now have the bundle. It's weird that it lets me buy it again. That's a little bit concerning. Would it actually... You need more credits to unlock. What if I were to do this one? Hopefully it didn't take away. No, I still have it. Well, I'm going to have to report that then. That's not good that it lets people buy it twice. Has anyone accidentally done that yet? Anyway, if you didn't get it week 1, you can get it here. But I will need to look into why it lets you buy it twice, even if you did earn it. Anyway, that's now in the store. There's also a new skin, it looks like. So... there's that. They've also, I saw somebody post, yeah, they brought back the Halloween bundle from last year, which just has a Halloween mask, some skins, emotes, all that stuff. They also brought back the Laughing Gas one from last year. Or I guess maybe this was 2 years ago. This was last year with the clown. So that's in the store. Still got the spooky skills and the scarecrow. The credit prices are gone once I equip the whole thing. Oh, I see you, Espresso. I see. So if I equip these... Weird. Yeah, it says it's equipped. I think it would still let me buy it. I'm not going to try it because I don't want to lose my credits, but... Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely... have to send something in about that. Is the bat cosmetic for the drone in the shop? I don't believe so, Postman, but that one did not change from the drop source, so you can still earn that from the Houndsman bounty throughout the duration of the event. So until November 4th, 11th, 11th. Yeah. So that one is still earnable via gameplay the whole way through. I finally bit the bullet and got the full Stalker set as a huge fan of the series. I think they could have been a bit better, but not disappointed. Yeah, those ones were pretty good. Obviously, I think a lot of people want more individual piece outfits. I don't even know where they are in here. There's one. But with these ones specifically, sometimes they're constricted by the IP owners' requests and guidelines. But yeah, I like those ones. And then, so as we were just talking about, we now have the Halloween project, which we're going to do in this stream. So that'll be good. Yeah. Skelly82 coming in with the 3-month member message. Thank you, my friend, to an awesome content creator. Thank you very much, Skelly. That's kind of you to say. I've been watching a lot of Brooklyn Nine-Nine lately, and so reading your name makes me think Scully instead of Skelly. Anywho, thank you very much for the generosity and for the 3 months. Good morning to you, Barry. How are you doing? All right, so let's we are going to chat about stuff as we play, of course. So I'm going to activate the new scout just to see if it lines up with we need to neutralize 4 named hyenas for this. We might run a retaliation to get that done. But let's activate our scout. We're only 2 weeks away from the finale. That's something to shout out. Yeah. So we had the next part of the Halloween event launch today, and that'll run for the next 2 weeks. But then, yeah, in 1 week and 6 days, we get the final scout and the finale. So it's right around the corner. Solidify or control the south side of the city. We need to secure control of the East Mall. That I can do. That I can do. What do I want to run? I was enjoying running this recently, but I want to put on Overlords. By the way, has anybody... I've been seeing several comments in the past few days about an exploit or a glitch going on with these gloves. Is anyone aware of what that is? Because I've not heard of that at all, except for the comments, but I don't know specifically what's going on there in order to even think about reporting it. What do we have going on in the chat? Firstly, Zombie coming in with the 5. Stay awesome, Mr. Gold. Still makes me giggle about me, Gold in the book. And in Hunted. Yeah, that was pretty darn rad. Zombie, again, thank you for the generosity. For the 5, that's incredibly kind. And then Postman coming in with 10 gifted. Going to American Andy, Michael, Raphael, G Blue, Luke Delta, Sussy, Spatial, Gilgamesh, and M. Paul. If y'all are here, please drop Postman a thank you in the chat for that. Postman, Zombie, thank you both for your kindness and for supporting what I do. Postman said, stop hiding, Aikido. Oh, man. Aikido will forever be cursed. Maybe, I feel like on the day when, the Division 3 launches, that'll be the day when Aikido finally gets enough luck to get it gifted. Once again, Postman, Zombie, thank you both. And to anyone who just got gifted a membership, you now get a little badge by your name to signify. You get emotes you can use here in the live chats and on the video comments. And if you want to join our Discord server, you'll get special access in there too. How many people we got in here? 180. Thank you all for being here so early and hanging out. I appreciate it. All right, let's get to it. Leonardo, what's up, man? Good to see you. Guitar, what's up? Let me read your comment in just a sec after I set what I want to set here. Do I want to run like this? I guess so. I suppose we could. I'm going to run this instead, though. Oh, yeah. wearing the hunter mask under the hood of this is pretty darn sick. But look what happened. Actually, I forgot to report this. I need to. When you wear the RogueGold hoodie, your arm patch no longer shows up. I don't have my arm patch. I saw it work. It works with DJs and skills, so I don't think it's this model. Oh, they're under high end. It must just be, yeah, like it shows on there, and it shows on DJs. But for whatever reason, mine's just gone. I'm sure they'll fix it at some point. Okay, so many things happening. Firstly, Trigger happy with the 2. Thank you very much. Good stream. Keep us updated. Oh, you know I will, my friends. Thank you for supporting what I do, though. Genuinely, it does help me continue keeping you all updated and making videos. So thank you very much for the generosity. All right. Holiday, what's up? You're very well spoken. Thank you. Do you script your videos by chance or freeball your topics? It's kind of a little bit of combo of both. I used to script word by word, you know, probably like 2-3 years ago when I was doing this. But as you can imagine, that is pretty time consuming to do that. So what I mostly do now is I do like bullet points of like general topic structure. Like it's more than just a list of bullet points. I kind of go by line. It's kind of hard to explain. It's my own weird little method. So I don't entirely freehand, but I also don't script everything, if that makes sense. Certainly it's all gotten more natural and easier as time goes on and you practice more, you know? But I appreciate the compliment. That's very kind of you to say. And then Godar, I don't want to forget your question. Said, hope your day is going well. Do you think Div 2 survivors will use any new SD Snowdrop engine updated feature since it is technically a separate mode? I think it's entirely possible. I don't know, and you know, the technical logistics of something like that is not stuff that I'm too terribly in tune with. But yeah, I mean, my theory that I gave in one of my first videos on the mode, my aim is not on at all. One theory that I give is I wouldn't be surprised if they're building this to somehow be able to transition to the Division 3 down the line, just because it's being made so close to when that will end up releasing. So if that is the case, then absolutely it wouldn't shock me if it's being built on like a different engine version or something. How does that then work integrating it into this version of the game? I really couldn't tell you again. But it would not surprise me at all if they're going to use some new tech and new features for survivors. Alright, hang on. We'll get caught up with chat in a minute here. Kaz, I saw you asking about the Dark Zone. I have not been in there since yesterday, so we will have to check it out. That is the other big thing that, of course, I'm sure we'll be talking about throughout the stream is the Banwave and all the drama from yesterday. If you didn't see, the game put out a message saying, hey, we're going to start banning people more frequently because... And this is, for the record, like, regardless of what happened afterwards, fantastic message and initiative by them. Myself and a lot of people have been saying for a while, especially in PvP, but also just across the game. I mean, I know a lot of people who play PvE, like speedrun stuff, leaderboards, they've been very disappointed by the amount of people who glitch their way to the top and use exploits and cheat and whatever else, right? So this is not just a PvP thing. I think a lot of people assume it is that, but it's not. The game as a whole has a lot of integrity issues at the moment, and it has for a while. So for them to come out and say, hey, we recognize that that's a problem and we want to be more proactive about stopping it is fantastic. The problem that went down yesterday is that a lot of people who at least claim they have never cheated or done something like that also got banned. And I say claim just because you can never be 100% certain, but we know like a lot of these people did not actually do anything that is worthy of a ban. The system had some sort of error. The devs made a post about it saying as much, and they went and unbanned a lot of people. The thing about what you were asking about, Kaz, with the Dark Zone right now is that I don't think the full scope of this current ban has gone into effect. What they basically said was that they undid a lot of the bans, even some of the people who did actually deserve to be banned, and they're going to reevaluate throughout the week how to implement it in such a way where they're not going to tag a bunch of false people as well, you know? So I think some have gone into effect now, but we're going to see more in the coming days and perhaps even later than this week, just because they ran into that snag where it was flagging people that shouldn't have been flagged. So yeah, I've not been in there yet to check, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't feel too terribly different right now. And the fact of the matter is, I mean, as we know, even if they did a Banwave every single week, there's always going to be a cheater out there somewhere. You're going to run into someone who's doing something. The best thing you can do is report and hope that they get caught up in the next one. Okay. I'm out of breath. That was a lot of talking. Let me, let's finish this control point. But yeah, overall, and I, you know, again, I had said this in some videos, like, if they want Survivors to be a success next year or whenever it launches, you have to get the cheating situation under control, because people will jump in there and just immediately mess it up for everyone else. So it's really great to see that, you know, even this far in advance, they're starting to take action on that. Hopefully they get the issue sorted out so that it can actually have the impact that it needs to. I realize my modifiers aren't even on. Alright. What's funny, out of all the videos I've watched for Rogue, I always thought it was an AI voice, but that's his real voice. Love your videos, brother. Cave, thank you very much. You're not the only one. I get a surprising number of comments asking if I'm AI. I'm not. You can even watch the documentary they made of when we went to Sweden, and you can see my actual real face talking.
Let's get this place locked down.
Yeah, no problem, Holiday.
This shit is so boring.
Love your vids, thank you. If you had to choose 3 builds you can play in this game, which ones would it be? I mean, probably this one or some variation of like Lexington Striker is pretty classic. I would choose this for the Dark Zone, because this is like my go-to kind of setup there. And then I would pick another PvE one, but I play PvP more, so I'd probably have to go with Umbra for Conflict. Those would probably be my 3. Do you think they'll ever drop Division Heartland? I do not, unfortunately. Yes, XO, I am playing with an Xbox controller on Xbox Series X. Kind of wish we could carry our characters to Division 3. We don't know that we can't, right? There's pretty much zero info right now out there on Div 3, so it's very possible that we may be able to. We'll have to wait and see. People are speculating that the anti-cheat incorrectly flagged people with multiple input methods plugged in. Yeah. And it was, honestly, although it's a very serious topic, and I don't mean to make light of it, it was kind of amusing watching the dialogue go on yesterday. Because there's a lot of people out there who are convinced that there were no wrongful bans. They were like, you know you did something. And it's like, to a degree, yes. Even cheaters who get caught will try and say that they didn't do anything. And that's 100% true. Oh, we got one of the hounds. But they're like, someone like NGN will even say, NGN, the lore guy. We know the lore guy is not out here glitching and hacking in the game, and yet he got banned. So there was clearly something wrong in their detection system that flagged the wrong people. And then, yeah, people are talking about GC in the chat here got banned live on stream. Again, it's like, if they've been vetted enough to go to Sweden earlier in the year, I met GC in person. He's not going to be out here cheating on the daily, on live stream in the game. All right. We got a True Sons Retaliation, but we need Hyena. Oh, what's our next, actually? Hang on. What's our next thing here? Our footholds around the castle are stocked up. Can I donate to this guy? Hopefully.
Our stockpile's running low. We could really use your help.
I've got you, man. I will stock you up right now.
Thanks. We shouldn't have
Nice.
to worry about-
Secure air and space, another mission. Okay, we might put a pause on that because I want to try and do... I'm actually not going to need to do a retaliation for hyenas because I can just do like 2 control points and get this done. Let's go back to the base though and turn on modifiers. Oops. Sorry if you heard that. An alarm on my phone went off. Hey, this isn't Arc Raiders. Soon it will be, Malicite. What's up, man? Only 2 more days. Andy said, any guesses or leads on where the Division 3 could end up being based? As far as, like, actual educated guesses, I don't know. I don't think we have enough clues yet. There was one, they dropped one comm last year, I think, about Chicago. And so I think that's about, like, the only thing you could point to be like, maybe that's hinting at something. My guess, or my personal hopes, like, again, it's not tied to the lore, I just think it'd be cool to see the game here, is either Chicago or Boston. I don't know why that took me so long to think about, but yeah, those would be my own personal, like, wish list places. But in the lore, I don't know. Have you seen Marco Styles' 2 videos on The Division, the game we never got, and 5 years later? Pretty sure I have, yeah. I mean, back in the day, like 2016, 2017, Marco was the go-to guy for all Division stuff, like for me and my friends that played at the time. So yeah, I always keep tabs on if he's doing Division stuff. He's got some very, very good editing prowess. I don't know what you would call it, but he makes good videos. That's what I'm getting at. If I didn't say it before, what is going on? Unwanted. Mr. Dubray, how you doing? Johnny the Butcher. Hope everyone's doing well. Alright, what did I come in to do? Modifiers. So we need to do air and space. And hyena stuff, that's right. Let's go do these control points. And that should get us 4, right? Because attacking and defending boss. I think so.
Hostile control point nearby.
I like how in the books everyone left the desert southwest because once society broke down, they're like, why do I live in this hell? That's funny, Chris. Yeah, I like how in Hunted, spoilers if you haven't read. Oh. If you haven't read The Division Hunted. It was just like, yeah, there's just they've just taken over, what was it, Albuquerque? It's like, yeah, no one's here. Actually, let's just pop Zealot. What am I messing around for? What are we messing around for? Look at how quickly I broke his shield. That's crazy.
Heavily armored.
The Division 2 does not have a difficulty problem, guys. The game is perfectly challenging, okay? It's clear from the gameplay. Oh, I didn't call it yet? Who are these guys? They just showed up to help? Thanks, folks. Can't aim. We got multiple things popping off in the chat here. Charles, firstly, welcome to Rogue Studios, my friend. Thank you so much for joining up, supporting the channel. I appreciate it very much. Also, Johnny with the 15-month member message. Let me read it in just a sec here. After we clear this wave. Back this way. I wish you only the best, Rogue. May the community grow. Thank you, sir. That's very kind of you. Being a member for over a year is wild as well. Thank you so much for the support, dude. And then finally, if I can hit my shots, they got him. Oh yeah. Limitless with the 10. Are the gloves better to use than Coyote's mask? I couldn't give you the exact DPS breakdown. I'm afraid that's not quite my forte, but to my understanding, the overdogs are like one of the best damage items. Or exotics, rather. If you're just going for, like, straight up, you know, grunt DPS damage. Obviously, group play is a factor with coyotes and all that, but overdogs are very strong, yeah. Limitless, thank you very much for the donation. That's very kind. Alright, what else did I miss? Lieutenant Eclipse and Death of Me again. What's up, folks? I'm doing pretty well. How are you, Death? Absolutely love the aesthetic of the RG apparel. Top shelf picks for colors, etc. Thank you, Barry. Yeah, well, I'm biased, of course, but I really like them too. It was all based on when I did like the little branding redesign on the channel. I was like, I feel like white would be a good backdrop color, and then I can do stuff on top of that. So it's pretty schlick. Do you have a Halloween outfit for your division agent? We probably should run something, huh? I could do the clown one. I should still have that somewhere. What is it? The laughing gas? Was that actually, was that one pieces? Hang on. Yes. Alright, we'll rock the clown fit for the stream. That's a good call. Laughing gas. Laughing, laughing, laughing. And I think they're gloves. There we go. With the hunter backpack. If this ain't the scariest dude you've ever seen running towards you in the middle of an apocalypse, I don't know what is.
I hate doing this alone.
Alright, we need one more control point. Let's just run our way over there. There was a whole mini-film about the Canadian cell. Yeah, I remember that. I'd like to see how things are going there in the game universe. Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see if they do keep Division 3 domestic or if they choose to go international. Oh. The Halloween is not showing in my projects. I've logged in and out and I don't have it. More, are you at level 40? I assume you are, but I'm just gonna ask, because I think you need to be level 40 in order to partake in the Halloween event. I could be wrong on that, but I think you do need to be.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
The developers have been bringing in a lot more weapons talents, but never any new gear talents. I'm hoping next season they'll bring in more gear talent. What was the last new gear talent that we got? Would it have been... I know in Season 2, they did Headhunter and Adrenaline Rush. But were those really the last ones that we got? Does anyone remember? Like for high-end specifically. Someone said Tinkerer. What's going on, Peter? Sorry I'm late. No need to apologize, man. Glad you made it. Soft spot is on weapons, but like specifically for gear. It might have been since Season 2 when we got Headhunter and Adrenaline Rush. So yes, I agree, Xander, that it would be cool to see more at some point.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Just like it would be cool to see some new high-end weapons. Haven't gotten any of those since Season 9 with the TKB and the GR9.
Reinforcements en route.
I've noticed the speed gloves kind of break some PvE elements. You can show up to locations before the NPCs walk out. Honestly, that doesn't surprise me. It does. I'm still very surprised that they made that just like a permanent item, or a permanent effect, if you will. Because yeah, the game is designed very intentionally with speed and all that stuff in mind. So it is funny that you can just kind of break that now. And I'm still hoping that they will kind of just disable it in PvP because it's not too fun in there from what I've seen so far.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Should have the project done right after that. There we go. We got the mask. That's good rewards for it. Named item, recalibration, exotic, or optimization, and exotic components.
Vital signs
Go look at the
critical.
mask.
You really saved us
Looking
back
good,
there.
Agent.
No, I'm late. Dark Influence, you're right on time, my friend. Welcome. We've got 235 people here in the stream. Thank you all for being here and hanging out. If you've not yet, we're only 7 likes away from 100 likes. If you want to help support and share the stream out to more people, I'd appreciate you hitting the like button. But thank you for being here regardless. Let's look at the new mask. So this is the day 1 reward for the project. There's going to be, I think, 7 pieces in total. So there you have it. The outfit itself is in the thumbnail, if anyone looked at that. Because we got a picture of it beforehand.
Come on!
Lieutenant is right. It jumped straight up. Thank you all for the likes. Jumped right on up to 125. Notorious, what's up, my guy? I'm getting a sample of the thing that you know about soon. I know I'm talking in code, but I hope you know what I mean. So I'll be sure to let you know once I do. Hope you're doing well, though, man. Alright, we got the project done. Scout, we need to do air and space. So let's do that. Just get that over with. Too bad the Overlord shotgun is trash. That negative movement speed would help a lot in PvP. I don't know if it's... I don't think it's actually, like, a terrible item. It's just that that is its purpose, right? If you're not using it to slow people down, then there's not really any reason to use it. Could the amount be more? That's up for debate, for sure. But I don't know if I think it's a terrible item. I just think it's very niche. And if you're not playing into its niche, then... Oh!
Serious trauma detected.
Rocket to the face.
Agent
Then,
detected.
yeah, like I said, there's not much purpose in using it. I missed my grenade. We're doing really well here. We're doing really well. Dude, I'm getting smacked around in the first room of air and space. What is this?
True Sun's munitions detected.
Notorious says, I know the thing. I know you do. Colleen coming in with the $20. Thank you so much for the generous donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The #1 sticker.
We need to figure out what they're doing here. See if you can find any intel on their operation. Seems like these guys are salvaging and repurposing anything they can from this place. They're crafty bastards. I'll give them that.
My hubby's watching it right now. He loves your videos. Houston, thank you. I hope he's enjoying. I don't think I'm providing that fantastic of entertainment, but thank you so much for watching. No, we're having a good time. Is there anything that y'all are expecting from the season finale? Like we said, it's in 2 weeks, and I honestly feel like we know very little heading into it. Like, there's not been a ton of lore established from the comms. It seems like for the most part,
Reinforcements incoming.
the pact is we're going to see that play out in the finale. It's not been like a season-long thing, so
When you're done fucking things
hopefully
up,
it's a good one. I'm looking forward to
Still
it.
got 2 halls to clear.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Has been observing the planets for
Division's on my
millennia.
6! So cut through the
Only
planetarium.
now beginning
We
to
gotta
uncover
secure
some
that
of their
ordnance.
secrets. Earth, the third rock from the sun. Our home may not be the center of our universe. So far, it is the only planet that can support life and power. In the
My gun sounds really weird right here.
space, it's irrational to think that our little planet is the only place capable of creating and sustaining life. We know that Mars once had vast oceans, that many of the elements found on Earth could only be created in the intense heat of a supernova.
I just want to see Schaefer. Yeah, I think that's a very fair request. Also, how you doing, Mad Hattie? Big question for you: with the introduction of targeted loot to retaliation, do you think people would stop playing Countdown? I think it just provides more options. I talked about that a lot in my video that I did on that last week, like kind of what I think the strengths of each mode are. I don't think that you can beat Countdown for its like pure efficiency in terms of like queue right back up into another run. You don't have to like prep it or anything. I also think you still get a crazy amount of named items from Countdown specifically from the hunters. So if you're going for a named item, or if you want them for expertise donation, like that's a really good way to go. But if you're going for like exotics
As
or
evidenced by these images.
other stuff like that, retaliation is very worthwhile for your time. And they've said they're going to continue buffing it. So there's a possibility that in the future it actually does become like pretty much better than Countdown in most ways. We'll just have to wait and see.
Russian exploratory craft have sent back evidence of movements in waterways as well, ranging from gullies and dried river systems to what appear to be
Can we see the build? Sure thing. It's pretty standard striker loadout. Lexington with killer, 4 striker, overdogs, gloves, Cheska chest with obliterate. I saw a video this morning from Virtuals with a theory on what the finale will be. I like his stuff a lot. I watch a lot of his like stuff on the Chinese version because I don't otherwise have a way to see that. I can't really watch his stuff on this version though because he pretty regularly dives into leaks and data mines, and I don't always want those things spoiled. But I respect the guy's content, and people who want that stuff, he is a great source of that info. Where's the last one over here? It's like I know where the other 2 are. Scribe, welcome to Rogue Studios, my friend. Thank you so much for joining up and supporting. I appreciate it very, very much.
Link up with them and you'll be done there.
I'm good. Glad I could catch the stream. Me too.
Identified. Suggested use.
As in, I'm also glad you were able to. Of course, I caught the stream because I'm here. Oh no! Turn my back at the wrong time.
Kinda goes without saying, but if you see any missiles lying around, make sure they can never, ever be used.
Serious trauma detected. Database
What's up, Tamako? How are you?
LMR.
Good morning.
That would be the missile, then. Please neutralize that fucking thing by any means necessary.
Damn it. The salvage crew just ran into the
Yeah, Kaz, I saw that one. I'm aware of that. I won't say it here just in case anyone wants the surprise retained for them. I don't know. I think the community recently, specifically, has really dove into the leak territory and data mining like everything, which I get to a degree. Like, oh,
Agent killed.
I should have gotten the checkpoint for the boss, right? I would have raged if I had to go all the way back to the beginning. I should have just popped Zella and be done with it. I wish there was a little bit more restraint with sharing all that information, because I do think it ruins a little bit of the surprise. But I get why people want to know. As a content creator, though, who's regularly on all these platforms, like to keep up to date on stuff, it's hard to avoid it sometimes, even when you don't want to see it. Another Sokolova comm. Alright, we got that done. I watched your video on the Banwave, and my account got banned. To reach out to support on the official website and Discord, but I'm still banned. When I asked, they give me no reason. Is that as of today, Trevor? You checked and you're still banned. I know that I think throughout the rest of this week they're going to continue looking into false bans and correcting them where possible. So I would, if support closed you out, I would start a new thread and just keep bothering them about it. And hopefully by the end of the week it'll get fixed up. If not, then if you have a way to DM me on either like Discord or Twitter or something, I can try and pass your thing along. I can't guarantee anything. Like, obviously I don't work for Ubisoft. I don't have the ability to reverse bans, but I can at least try and maybe pass your account along. I'm sorry to hear it though. That's very frustrating. Love your content. Happy to support. Thank you, Scribe. Too many generous people, including Death of Me again, joining up as well to Rogue Studios. Welcome, welcome, welcome. both Scribe and Death of Me. Thank you guys for being the latest members. Revive 5 is putting in an MVP performance today. I have the LVOAC, which looks like the Lex, but I'm not sure of its difference. The Lavoa itself is a rifle, meaning it's a single-shot weapon. The uniqueness about the Lexington, or one of the uniquenesses, is that it's classed as an assault rifle and it's fully automatic. So the Lavoa is going to play very differently because it's a single-shot weapon. Nuclear, what's up? Long time no see indeed. How are you, my friend? What's your go-to build for Legendary? Probably just a modified version of this. Like pieces that work a little bit better for Legendary content, but spoiler still. Or spoiler. Striker still. Sorry, I was reading Wesley's comment about accidental spoilers. But yeah, Striker. It's a good thing I'm off most social media besides YouTube. Chris, I don't think you've made a bad choice there. If I didn't need to be to do what I enjoy doing on the channel and making this stuff, I would probably not be on there much myself. Social media has its upsides, but it can also be quite the place. We'll leave it at that. In all aspects. Thanks, love your material. Should have joined sooner. Been watching a long time. Well, hey, you know, there's a lot of very, very, very valid things to be putting your money towards these days, so I would never ask or expect anyone to, you know, go out and support my stuff every month, but because obviously watching the videos and doing all that is the most I can ask for supporting, but it is beyond appreciated for people who are able to and who go the extra mile to do it. It keeps me here doing what I'm doing. This morning I checked in his band. Also messaged you. Appreciate it. Sounds good. And also, Trevor, if you've not yet, the Ubisoft support Discord option tends to be better than the website. You'll get more personalized responses and help. So if you've not yet joined the Ubisoft Discord, you can then mark the Division as like a game you're interested in or whatever. And then on the channel side on the left, it'll pop up like player support. And if you go under Division 2, then you can start a thread there, and you might get some better assistance. All right, Scout 8 complete. 2 weeks to go. Project done as well. Those are the main two things that I wanted to do, and we're still under an hour in, so let's run this retaliation. For no particular reason, other than it might be kind of fun. Actually, I might want to switch up my build, though. Let's go change a thing or two. Fun fact, I actually saw you in a game and made jokes about your gamer tag with my group, then I realized it was you. And making fun of my gamer tag. No, that's totally fair. It was Xbox generated back in like 2013 when I got my... Actually, earlier than 2013. Whenever I got my first 360, it used to have a few numbers at the end, and then I used like the one-time change to shorten it up a little bit. Just kept it cause there's really no reason, but that's funny. Death of me. Lucas coming in with the 5 gifted. Like the legend he is. Going to H. Jones, Stoic Steve, Mr. Pickle, John, Ming, and Calvin. If y'all are here, please give Lucas a thank you for his generosity. He said that's for the scout. Thank you, man. As if you need to be any more kind and supportive. As always, man. Appreciate it very much. Alright, I wanted to get the memento, which I think I have on me. What else do I want? Oh, maybe my blue striker gloves. Get a little bit of armor. I could maybe even go for one more. Do I have like a striker holster? Yes. Let's do that. 3 blues should be pretty good for this. Johnny the Butcher, my goodness. Before I lose it, Nuclear said, been good, went on a vacation in Poland for a month, just got back home last week. I hope you enjoyed it. That sounds lovely. For an entire month, jeez. But then Johnny coming in with 10 more gifted. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Going to Reaper, Blackhawk, Dark, Backex, or Bakex. Hope I'm saying that right. Ice Cream, Reaper, Zyphers, Altered Ego, Twids, and Ashok. Once again, hope my pronunciation is correct. Johnny, thank you so much for the kindness, my friend. If y'all are here, please drop him a thank you. And to anybody who has been gifted a membership just now or in the stream, you get badges, you get emotes, you get Discord access if you want to join up. Thank you all for being here. And Johnny and Lucas, thank you both once again for the love. Helios is heading out. Have a good one, man. Thank you as always for all you do and for jumping in the stream. See you soon, I'm sure. Here, Zanu is in the chat. What's going on, Alex? How are you, sir? Very good to see you. All right. Let me double check my crit stats. We're at 50. Let me get one more crit chance mod. And I think we'll be good. Just in time to run Alex's favorite content of retaliations.
This is the place.
Your PvP
Secure
play
the
makes
area.
me never want to go against you.
You have to move fast, Agent.
Don't feel too discouraged, Dustin. There are plenty of times where my skills are not all that. I think I'm far from the best player out there. But that's flattering of you to say. Saw you were live and thought I'd drop by and say hi. Great job on the speculation video. Had a blast watching that. Oh, I tried to pop what's it called? Zealot, and it was not up. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I had fun making it. After you said that last week about a nice saying something at the end of the stream, I had to go back and watch because I had forgotten what it was. But yeah, I was like, oh, people aren't speculating enough? You've come to the right guy, because I will do it all day long. So that was a fun one. Thank you for watching it. And so far, I only saw some of the comments before I went live, but it seems like a bunch of people are sharing their own theories in the comments of that, which is exactly what I would hope for. Everyone giving their own thoughts and contributions, so should be fun to read through that. I'm just going to pop Zealot now, because why not? Can't see their health bars at all. Chat, did many of you get to play with the Redline Overdrive stat thing over the weekend? I was busy packing, so I didn't get to play a ton. But I'd be curious to know what y'all thought about it. I was just thinking, because I was hitting a ton of crits in that one mag, I was like, the fact that we got 85% crit chance cap during that is pretty wild. Grab all these. Okay. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Oh, I actually did want to check this because I didn't do it in my test video recently. I want to know if y'all changed the control point chest things in the run. Okay. Alex, do you know if this is now properly scaling for world difficulty? Because I feel like when it launched, people were getting like purples and heroic, but that seems pretty accurately scaled. Alright, what am I missing in the chat? So many things. Do you think DC will be updated once Survivors drops weather-wise? I honestly couldn't tell you. I've had the same thought and curiosity myself. It would be pretty technically miraculous if they do, given what I've heard, you know, the amount of work I've heard that takes. But as we saw recently, almost the whole of Massive is now working on the Division, so they have a lot more resources to potentially pull that kind of thing off. There are plenty of excellent players, and you're easily one of them. Well, thank you, Dustin. That's kind of you to say. I started watching your DZ series and it inspired me to do more PvP as a new player. Been having an absolute blast with the Slayer 4.0. Now I'm branching out. Weeaboo Jones, that makes my day, man. Very happy to hear that. I think PvP has a certain stigma where a lot of people... Oh, we got a kill squad. Where a lot of people feel like there's a barrier to entry that is just not for them to try out, so that makes me very happy to hear you tried it, liked it, are finding your own playstyle, own builds. Love hearing that, dude. Cheers. I saw that your stash limit is up to 450. Is that with some sort of perk? Or do you have to have DLC purchase? Thanks. Tiger, yeah, there are 3 different ways to increase your stash space. You can either own the Year 1 pass, if you own Warlords, and if you own the Brooklyn DLC. Each of those will give you 50 additional slots. And so 450 is the current total maximum we can have. Alright, I'm going to catch up on chat before we keep going here. Anything new after the update, or is it just the project chain? Project chain, they changed the conditions with the Houndsman bounty in terms of the rewards. But that should be about it, as far as my recollection. Overdrive is crazy during the weekend. Yeah, it seemed like a lot of people liked it. It was like cheating, loved it. Redline was a lot of fun. Actually farmed some DZ with Redline. I'm hoping they take it out of PvP in the future. I know Alex is very aware of my feedback on that, because I don't love it for the PvP combat, but yeah, for farming, I'm sure it was crazy in there. Redline should be permanent. I don't know if I agree with that, Paddington, but that would be crazy. What's up? El Benny just came to say hi. Hope to catch up with you later if you're still on stream. Sounds good, my friend. Thank you for dropping by. It was supposed to be scaling from the start of the season. What was missing was seasonal XP for control points. Okay. I feel like I got a purple out of there at one point, but maybe... maybe I was just imagining that. Vacation was great. Heavily needed, especially in these crazy times. Yeah, I feel you. Hoping to bring Redline others back. We'll probably need to be more careful about this being active in PvP. See, Alex knows what's up. He knows how we're feeling. But yeah, I mean, I do like that they're just for like one weekend too. It's a quick little burst of, if you want to log in, feel some power. There you go. Oh, that's very kind, Dustin. I'm happy to hear it, man. Alright, let me get a drink of water and then we will continue with this retaliation. How rude of you to shoot me, Ad. While I'm trying to get some refreshment. Ken, what's going on? Haven't jumped in, but hopefully I'm not banned. Fortunately, I was not.
Reinforcements en route.
Too many conflict players' disappointment. I get a surprising number of messages when I'm in conflict of people saying how shameful it is that I cheat in this game. I'm like, yeah, man, totally.
I need to nail this guy. Get off me!
Detected.
Oh, I saw somebody talking earlier about they're hoping veteran rewards come back for the season. I was thinking about it since I'm using the Lexington. They have confirmed that they will, so probably, I would imagine, right around the same time, end of November for Black Friday, we'll be getting veteran rewards with a new weapon. So I'm very excited to see what that's going to be. Because we know how crazy people went over the Lexington. Alright, one more control point to go.
Detected. The control point in proximity.
Great news, Rogue, that was me. Wait, what was? Mr. Dubray, what did I miss? Still need a St. Elmo's skin. Yeah, I'm very curious to see what those are probably, like, out of all the cosmetics we're getting these days, the exotic skins are probably my favorite. I still love that one on the pecan. So yeah, I hope we see. Of course, they seem to do one for like the new exotics that come out. I would love if we got one for the blue screen. I love the blue screen, but that base look, it's not bad. It's just not my absolute favorite. It'd be neat if we got one for that. I'm trying to think what other weapon I would really want an exotic skin for. I don't know. The Elmos is tough for me because that base skin looks so good that it would be very hard for me to ever swap that out. Eagle Bear skin would be awesome. Again, it would have to be so cool to make me not run the base skin. But totally, if my beloved EB got the skin treatment, I would not
Reinforcements incoming.
be opposed. But they would have to cook. The art team would have to really lock in on that one. Definition of one shot right there.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Cool. That final, as if Zealot wasn't already powerful enough, that final explosion is very fun. But it is funny how you can essentially just like one-shot everybody. We're getting lucky with the spawns here. There's one after another.
Watch out. There's a
Oh, kill squad.
A hostile control point detected.
Where? Is that them? Okay, they're behind me. No! This happened before. They spawn once it's done. Wait. I must take you out. I want my rewards. Okay, hang on. I've got 10 seconds. Pop Zealot. Peek! Peek! There's no time! No. So sad.
The area is stabilized. Good.
Well, there, if you're still here, Alex, maybe that's a snag in the coding. I don't know if they're meant to spawn at the end like that. Alright. Let's grab this. What did I miss now in the chat? Let's see. I'd rock a USPS uniform in-game. Yeah, Postman, you just resonated very deeply with Postman. We need an all-out package delivery service apparel event. I still think if they did like a Ninja Bike apparel event, where, because those, I mean, the whole thing about the Ninja Bike lore is that they were like messengers and like book bags and all that. So I feel like a Ninja Bike event could very well fold into that. How's it going, Libertarian? All right. We got that. What else do we want to do? I think I might try. Actually, I don't know. What should we do? I do want to do Conflict at some point because we have the double project, so I'll at least do 2 games to get that and get part of the progress on that. We could do some Dark Zone, see if we run into any cheaters in there. But again, I think the full effect of the Banwave isn't going to be here until like the end of the week, so might be a little early for that. By the way, I appreciate that 240 of you are still in here hanging out. Thank you for giving me the time. GTD with the 5. Thank you, sir. What's up? Still waiting on the Ravi PvP build video. It's in the wings when and if I've got the time to do it. I did try it back when you sent me it. And so 100% if I ever get back around to doing another episode of that series, that's at the top of the list, man. Thank you very much for the 5, though. That's very kind. I hope you're doing well. I didn't even check. Do we have other events going on right now? Oh, it's Conflict XP. Well, well, well. Then we are absolutely going to run Conflict, my friends. We're going to get some hella caches. Hell yeah. All right. I should have looked at that when the stream started. Let's clear this out. I got the game and Ultimate Edition back in May. Cop the Fei Lao outfit thanks to premium credits. Been rolling that ever since, not looking to change it. Hey, if you find the one you like, then sometimes that's all you need. I feel you on that. Auntie, I'm glad you're, well, I'm assuming at least that you're enjoying the game. Join him back in May. We're happy to have you. I try to tune in when I can. Love seeing your channel grow over the years. Thank you, Caleb. I really appreciate it. Thank you for jumping in when you have the time. Certainly, I know it's a lot to ask for people to give up time on a weekday to watch. But thank you for saying that. Yeah, it has been just as equally crazy to me that things have come this far. I mean, I started this all out mostly as a hobby, you know? I don't think when you start a YouTube channel, you can be like, yeah, I'm going to get to 100,000 subscribers, because you don't know what you're doing. And certainly I didn't at the age I was when I started it, but it's been a very cool couple of years. So thank you for the support, Caleb. If you want to jump in, Akito, certainly I can invite you. Are you still getting the RogueGold patches? At some point we should be. I don't have an update, unfortunately. But they should still be coming. At some point. The Badger with $2, thank you. Diamondback needs a makeover, it's too cartoony. That is one, the Diamondback is one that I would appreciate seeing an exotic skin for. Just to see like what other design they could come up with. For sure. Badger, thank you very much for the 2. That's very kind. All right. Yeah, Keto, if you want to run Conflict, we'll do it. What build do I want to run? You know what we need is a named item that has pulse resistance on it. Because I'm kind of tired of running 3 y'all just to get the extra pulse resist. Like if we had a named item that gave you like 30%, so you could then run like 2 mods, even if it was 20, because then you could run 3 mods and get 100. That'd be really nice. Because what I was thinking is I kind of want to run like an Umbra pulse resist build. Dr. Home needs a skin. I can agree with that. I still contend that they could make a really cool like Plague Doctor looking visual for that gun. What's up, Toxic? Hope things are going well. When do the new outfits drop this week? When do the new outfits drop? I guess I'm not sure what you mean. They refreshed the store today because it's reset day. But they just put the Houndsman in here like they said they were going to. And then they brought back some of the bundles from last year. Is that what you mean, or are you referring to something else? What exactly do the kill squads give you other than fun and extra loot? They're the primary sources of the exotic blueprints. Libertarian, so like each faction has a different pool, and then you get those added to your crafting bench. You can get them from that or from the completion rewards of the mode, but the more like surefire way is the kill squads. I've been playing Div 2 since the beginning. This is my last game my late father and I played, so it holds a special place in my heart. I love creators that keep yourself, or like yourself, that keep the content flowing. That's a very touching story, Caleb. Thank you for sharing that. And yeah, I mean, I think it's really cool how, you know, despite what many may think of them, how games can really have that, that effect and people can form that kind of bond around them. That's very sweet. Thank you for sharing that. Uh, 100% Kaz. Yeah, I can get you and Akito in here. Are you on right now?
You have been promoted to group leader. Another agent is now in your group.
Oh, here we go. Red Reddington says, I have a very controversial opinion. If you go rogue in the DZ, I think you should lose your expertise level. That way the people are in there that are maybe level 10 are not fighting someone that's level 30. That is a controversial take indeed. My opinion is they should just wipe expertise out of the DZ completely, because I don't think that kind of progression belongs in a PvP environment. But that is certainly a take, Reddington. You are not lying. Can you get the Eagle Bearer blueprints? No. The exclusive exotics are not a part of the system. So, Eagle Bearer, Ravenous, Regulus, the Provocator, the Tinkerer, like those kinds of items are not included. All right, let me get you in, Kaz. There we go. Still trying to get the Tempest 0 luck. Sorry to hear, Dustin. Do keep in mind that they are going to add another way to get it via the Climax mission in just 2 weeks. So much like the Tinkerer or the Provocator, it'll be available through that in, yeah, just 2 weeks' time. So maybe you'll have better luck that way. All right, I'm not going to set up a new build right now. Let's just rock with this. See how we do. Yeah, let's hit it. Oh, you're dead set if you're jumping in Conflict Rogue and playing right now. Maybe we'll match up. I wish I could offer to invite you. The problem is, on Xbox, they've yet to fix the invite bug. So unless I already had somebody like pre-set up, then it doesn't work, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Otherwise, I would 100% get you in. I got 6 kill squads the other day. Really? In one run? Libertarian, I thought the cap was 3. But maybe I'm wrong. 6 is wild. Bighorn, Healer. Oh, that's going to be fun. Eagle Mirror. Oh, there we go. Oh, your dead's in here. That's funny. And a 4th player. No offense to him. Why is the quick step described as the day 7 reward and event culmination when it's been dropping the whole time? I think just because that's the one guaranteed way to get it. If you somehow were unlucky enough to not grab it from the other sources, then it'll be guaranteed from the end of the project chain. But yeah, I agree. It's a little bit silly given how easy it's been to get one so far. Sure thing, Dustin. Yeah, I mean, anyone is certainly free to. I can't really promise much playtime aside when I'm live on streams like this, but anyone is more than free to add me. Do I still have quick step on? I do not. Can I update that right now? I need to just save that. Alright, let's get it. I really hope that Division 3 is cross-platform, though. I can almost guarantee you it will be. Of course, we don't know for sure, but pretty much every new Ubisoft game nowadays has it, and they've said that the only reason Division 2 didn't have it is because it was made just before, like, the industry made that shift to doing it. Okay, that was... I don't know what just happened there. So it should. Will you be playing the launch of Arc Raiders? Yes, I will be. I don't know. I'm probably not going to be able to stream that day, unfortunately. But there are going to be videos, 100%. That might have just been a floating object. I don't think there's anyone there. There's someone coming up behind? I'm very confused right now. Oh.
Hostile restore hive detected. Dead agent.
Crawl back and cover. Nice try. Gotcha, Kaz. I came back to Division 2 in the Halloween event. What's going on with the Banwave? Basically, the game has been having a problem for a while with a lot of exploiters and cheaters, and not a lot of action was being taken on the devs' end. So they put out a message yesterday saying that because of all that, they're going to start being stricter with their enforcement of all that stuff. And in particular, they're doing a Banwave this week of a lot of people that are on their radar. The problem is that yesterday, when it went out, it ended up incorrectly flagging people who... Sorry, I really wanted to get that guy. Who should not have, been targeted or banned. And so they had to pull some of that back. Please let me see him. Trying to get him with birdies. That was a good idea for a play, but it did not work. Anyway, they had to pull back some of the bans because of the problems, but they're going to sort the issues out and ban the people who should be taken out of the game for cheating or exploiting. That ghost mod for the Hive
Acquiring the boost.
is pretty cool. At first, I wasn't like all that wowed by it, but with the sound effect plus the kind of glow, is that guy was using it right there. It's pretty cool. No problem, newbie. Sorry, I was kind of tripping over my words there. Ooh, nice.
Serious trauma detected.
See, like, look at that. That's pretty cool. And it's like doing the ghoul screaming effect. Tricky, welcome back from vacation, good sir. Again, I want to say thank you for sharing that story with me. That actually made my day. Do you mind if I tell the stream right now what you DM me about? Certainly, you can say no. I don't have to. But that was such a cool thing. Why did we put on mortar turrets, y'all? That's just real goofy. Well, how did that even hit me?
Critical.
It was not in the radius whatsoever.
Agent down.
Oh, mortar turrets. So fun.
Agent killed.
Feel free. Alright, so. Chat. Tricky here DM'd me over the weekend. While on vacation. Saying that he was wearing... I don't want to be mean, dude, but like, nobody likes you. Why are you running a mortar turret? They got mercy ruled anyway, it's fine. GG's. Sorry, that was very mean. Tricky DM'd me over the weekend while on vacation. He was wearing a RogueGold hoodie from the merch store outside of his, I assume, hotel room. And somebody walked by and asked him if he was me. Like, he recognized the RogueGold brand, logo, name, whatever. And asked if it was me. He said, no. I just watch, the videos and I'm a fan and all that. But they both were playing Division 2 in their respective rooms at the place and then matched up and played together for the rest of that night. And I was like, how cool of a story is that? The fact that someone actually recognized the logo in person, that's crazy. And then they were able to link up and play the rest of that night. I thought that was such a cool moment in story. So, again, thanks for telling me, dude. And I hope you had a good vacation beyond all of that. You pointed out the 3 on the chopper, and the other pick, the 3 in the hopscotches front and center as well. I did notice that, Tim. I thought about mentioning it, but I was also like, that is just a hopscotch board, but maybe it is significant. You're right. So, good call on that. What's up, Mark? By far my favorite Division 2 content creator. Thank you very much. Can you speculate if stretch goals would offer the turmoil again? I mean, obviously I do not know for certain. I have no clue what their plans are with stretch goals this time around. I would think that they will include that from here on out, given how popular the item is. I hope I muted my mic in time. If I burped straight into the mic there, my apologies. But what was I saying? So yeah, I don't know, but if I had to put $5 on it, I would think that yes, the turmoil will be in there. There will likely be some changes to stretch goals this season, given the feedback they got last time around. But we'll have to wait and see what that might be. Still trying to figure out if timer kills that add the squads. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know, Libertarian. I think that they're voting domination. I will always vote a domination game. Yeah, I don't know what triggers the spawns on that. On this build-orama, I just have the Umbra chess piece, so it's what's it called? The like amplification talent for Umbra. I don't have a high-end chest. Ice Truck Killer, good name. Correct. I only stream on YouTube. Not a problem, Mark. Thank you for the kind words. Getting PvP kills is still blowing my mind. Curse you last-gen consoles. Lucas, have a fantastic rest of your week, too. Thank you, as always, man, for being here, for the generosity. You know, I appreciate it very, very much. Have a good one. Espresso's against, but, well, it's me and Akito and Kaz. All right, here we go. By the way, it's GG's to Dead, I think, was in the last game.
Capture and hold more points than the enemy.
All right, domination game.
The objectives
I'm gonna go watch
will
B.
lock
Hopefully,
and load.
y'all can get home spawn. Any Arc Raider streams coming up? What? How tanky was he to soak all of that? Unfortunately, not this week. I've got a bit too much going on. Won't rule it out in the future, though, you know,
By the enemy.
if there's ever a good opportunity for it.
Point Charlie is now held by your team.
But there are going to be videos. I've got a video for Arc coming out tomorrow, and then more for the launch. Sounds good, Tricky. Thank you for jumping in, man. Hope your unpacking is not too unpleasant.
Hostile Stinger Hive detected.
Ice Truck, you should just from now on just drop quotes randomly throughout the stream. Johnny the Butcher, you have a fantastic one as well. Thank you for the gifted memberships and for being here and for being awesome.
Is being held
I
by
appreciate you. I don't want to peek around that corner because
An agent needs assistance.
I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Unless. Team shoot, team shoot, team shoot. Yeah, don't try and push that, man. Come on. Oh! Rarely do I see anyone use that peak spot. That was kind of funny. Which side is he going to be on? They're on C? Really?
Boost about to activate.
I shouldn't have ran in here like this.
Boost now active.
Oh. Oh! The reload! If he hadn't had to reload, he would have had me. That was hilarious. Alright, they're getting B. At least we have a little bit of a lead advantage.
By your squad.
They have boost as well, though. That's not great.
Bravo has been taken by the enemy.
Is there someone up here? I hope not.
The boost is being taken by the enemy.
Dang it.
The boost has been taken by the enemy.
That's attached to me? Shoot, that guy's got some wicked aim. Ah, they're on both sides.
Detected.
Tough.
Hostile Stinger Hive detected.
Rogue, my boy. Do you plan to continue on Xbox for Division 3? It's a good question. Still up in the air. I mean, assuming the game has crossplay, then it will be much less important for me which platform I'm on. Where is this guy taking? Alright, you know what? I need to go take A, because otherwise they're just gonna... Fortunately, he didn't see me. Otherwise, they're just gonna keep rolling us here.
Point Charlie is in enemy hands. The enemy has
My
the
assumption
upper
is that if it
hand.
has
To capture a point
crossplay, I will likely main PC, but I will still have an Xbox for if I want that experience.
ASAP. Point Alpha is
But
now
I would need
held
to
by
get
your
it.
team.
I'll have to upgrade my rig because my current one wouldn't be up to my standards. I'll also probably need to get a streaming PC, so there will need to be some serious investment for that to take place. Look at us taking all the points at once.
Point Charlie was captured by your team.
This guy's yet to see me.
Assistance.
I'm sending you a specialization supply drop.
This is perfect. All of a sudden we back capped him.
Point Bravo has been captured by the enemy.
Well, the whole team is on me. Hopefully the rest of us are making something out of that. Get Spectre up, maybe? Because I got all four back here. Hit your shots, hit your shots. There we go.
The enemy is halfway to winning this. The specialization supply drop has been claimed by an ally.
There we go. Oh, we're doing it. I see you standing right there.
Hostile Stinger Hive detected.
Yeah, I panic melee'd. That's okay. We did what we needed to do there. Ooh.
Agent down.
We still didn't catch up in points, though? That's kind of wild.
Point Alpha was
I thought
captured
we
by
were
your
doing it.
team.
Oh, the Akito's over there? Hell yeah, Akito. I'm coming, dude.
An agent needs assistance.
Alright, that's okay. We just need a distraction. I'm gonna go right here.
Point Alpha is in enemy
Get my
hands.
stacks up. I am on Xbox. They're already taking C. Jeez.
Point Charlie has been taken by the enemy. The enemy will win this if you don't capture a point soon. Point Charlie is now held by your team. Point
Fortunately,
Alpha
that guy
is
didn't
now
shoot me.
held by your team.
Probably would have been bad if he did. This is a good domination game, like very back and forth. That's how I like it.
Five minutes left.
Like, this is how conflict should be, dude. This is fun. Hey, Tigerware, thank you very much for hanging out. I appreciate it. And thank you for the kind words. Certainly, there's more on the way. I heard you crawling up behind me. Don't think I didn't.
Hostile Hive detected. Boost online.
I got boost down there. I'm not going to claim it. If they want to go and grab it, I'll shoot them. Watch out, Kaz.
boost.
Oh shoot, they grabbed boost and I wasn't looking. I said I'll shoot you, and then I didn't. But I do still have this. Nice. We are holding down this corner like nothing else matters. How are we still behind, dude? We have held so many points for so long, and we're still not in the lead. Barely, but still, dude.
Has been taken by the enemy.
Agent down.
Pull out the flamethrower, please. Dang it.
Serious trauma detected.
I tried, and now I have the flamethrower audio glitch. That's unfortunate.
Agent vital signs 0.
Oh, Expresso, I forgot you're on the other team. Isn't this fun? This is a good game. 100% I struck. Next time we back out, I will.
Charlie has been captured by the enemy.
Oh, it's over. Dang, you guys are on top of the captures. I gotta give it to you there. Yes, I will show you the build next opportunity. Yeah, that's over. GG's.
Agent down.
GG's. Givo, hope I'm saying that right. I am not on Twitch, unfortunately. I'm just here on YouTube. What's happening, Akito? Wait, what did Akito say? I'm using Tinkerer but getting memento stacks? Akito should have been swept up in the Banwave, confirmed? Just kidding. Was it just a visual thing? Because sometimes the memento stacks will drop, but then when you pick it up, it won't actually give you any buff. Was that what was happening, or did you actually get the bonus? Espresso, GG's. That was a very fun game.
An agent has left your group.
Who unbanned you, little bro? Cass said, Rogue, gotta go. My brother's wife is giving birth. I'm gonna be an uncle. My goodness, dude. Congrats. That's fantastic news. Well, then certainly get out of here, man. I hope that everything goes very smoothly with that. Take care, man. Matt Kane with the 20 gifted. Like the absolute legend he is. Thank you, sir. All right, here we go. 20 gifted memberships going out to Kenny, Prophet of Gods, Warren, Bishop Boaz is here. What's up, dude? Paco. Excuse me. Had an airflow problem. Sally's Ace, Rogue Galaxy, The Divine, Patrick, Junior, Tim, Relaxed, Zach, Rex, El Patron, Tamer, and Josiah. Oh no, we got more. Hectech, Lilith, and Neuro. My goodness, Matt, thank you, dude, for the 20. That is incredibly generous, sir. If any of the 20 people I just called out are here, please give Matt a thank you in the chat for being a legend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Akito said I actually got the bonus. Oh, so you are actually glitching? I'm just kidding. That's not good. If you want to send me like a clip of it happening, Akito, I'll be sure to submit that. Because that's not ideal. I got excited when you said Tim, who allowed multiple Tims. I'm sorry, Tim Wilco. We'll have to specify now. Full name. We got domination again. Let's go. If I'm getting memento bonus while using the Tinker, I guess the glitch is still here. I honestly was not aware that you could get multiple exotic gear item bonuses. I thought it was just weapon talents. So that's interesting. To be fair, I never knew much about it to begin with. I don't partake in the glitches. Didn't get one, but shout out to Matt. Thank you, Diabolical. That's appreciated. Very generous. What Matt does on a regular basis, because he's a legend.
You'll win this by capturing and holding
We got Espresso on the team now. Let's go. All right. One of y'all want to get Espresso? You want to get home spawn maybe, since you're tweaking stuff?
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
Domination points online and ready for capture. Point Alpha has been captured by the enemy. Point Charlie is being held by your squad.
It's a dirty play, but it had to be done. Because that's how the other team got us last time. They just immediately home capped. So I'm going to wait for this guy to go one more time. And then grab
Point
A.
Bravo is now held by your team.
You don't see me.
Hostile seeker hive detected.
3 of them are dead. Oh, 2 just spawned in.
Point Alpha was captured.
Real bad timing.
You're in complete control. Keep it up.
I'm 100% dead, but I pulled them all back to spawn, so that's something.
Serious trauma detected. Agent incapacitated.
Point Alpha has been taken by the
Oh, what's up, Caleb? No worries. All right, early game lead. That's always good, but now we gotta
Detected.
uphold it. I see one coming this way, 2 maybe. Oh my goodness!
Vital signs critical. Boost about to activate. An agent needed
I feel like one's
assistance.
going this way. I heard him run around.
Boost now active.
All right, if someone grabs that, I'll get boost.
The boost is being taken by allies.
No! Shoot.
Serious trauma detected. Agent down. Agent deceased.
Still banned as of today. Reached out to support multiple times.
Explosive seeker
Um,
hive detected.
I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. UH? Do you potentially have a way you could DM me
Offline.
on Twitter or Discord or something like that?
Assistance.
Obviously, I don't work at Ubisoft. I can't get a ban unturned, but if support still doesn't give you an answer, I can at the very least try and pass your account along for them to look into it. I do think they are going to continue investigating unjust bans for the rest of the week, so you could
Point
see if it
Bravo
clears
has been
up in the
taken
next few
by the
days.
enemy.
Okay, I don't think they're back here. Oh!
Point Alpha is now held by your team.
I guess I'm just gonna hold A. So I can do the very best to, my very best to get that passed along.
A specialization supply drop has been arranged for you.
There at C. No one's died yet. That guy's still crawling around. I could take B,
Point Charlie is in enemy hands.
maybe.
You are halfway to a win.
Hostile steel hive detected.
Point Bravo was captured by your team.
I don't know where he is. He's over there.
Hostile defender drone detected.
I think there might have been.
Serious trauma
Were there
detected.
two shooting me? Maybe I'm just bad.
Agent down.
The enemy is claiming the supply drop.
Agent deceased.
Well, getting spawn trapped is never good. What's going on here, team?
Point Bravo has been captured by the enemy. The enemy has the upper hand. You need to capture point ASAP.
Got to stop the triple cap.
Point Charlie was captured by your team.
Oh, it flipped.
Hostile explosive seeker mine
That's
detected.
not great news because that guy's going to spawn behind. Alright, y'all get the rest of them and I'll get the guy who just spawned in.
An agent needs assistance.
That was bad timing for us. But now team's going to be over there. I can hold this. This actually might have
Point
worked
Alpha
out.
is being held by your squad.
Oh, what the... That's a good play.
Serious trauma
I didn't see the flamethrower coming.
Agent down. Agent killed.
Am I the ninja of Division 2? Maybe. The thing with Conflict is, I've said for a long time that not having a radar is kind of silly design. Maybe it made sense when they first made the game. But nowadays, it's counter to the flow of gameplay. So I think there should be a radar in Conflict. But so long as there is not one, am I going to abuse there not being one? 100% I am.
About to come online.
That's just how it goes.
Agent down. Boost online.
The enemy is
I'm going to go
close
contest a boost.
Point Bravo is being held by your squad.
No one... I didn't see anyone over there, so I should have time.
Allies are acquiring the boost.
Nice.
The boost
This
has
is
been
good.
taken by allies. An agent needs assistance.
I got multiple on my 6. Agent requesting backup, please.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
We got pistol and stacks on me. Those don't feel too great.
Hostile
Dude, the
seeker
score
mine
is neck
detected.
and neck.
Point Bravo is in enemy hands.
Damn you, Seeker Mine.
Vital
The Seeker
signs
Mine got me
critical.
killed. Not the player.
Agent incapacitated. Agent
Oh,
vital
Ninja from
signs
Fortnite.
zero.
Ah. Well, I went on a
Bravo
whole
was
tangent for
captured
nothing
by
then.
your team.
I don't know. I would certainly never make that comparison, but... Oh. There's a guy capping our spawn here. Dude, I don't have my stacks. I was not ready for this.
Point Charlie.
Okay, 2 are dead. Oh, this is perfect. We win.
Captured by the
We got it.
I'm sending you
Let's go.
my drop.
Someone just missed their snipe twice. That was tough. Let's go, people.
You won. Excellent.
Dude, I'm telling, more people need to vote domination. When domination goes like that and it's constant back and forth and all that stuff, it's super fun. I don't know why everyone always just auto votes skirmish. It's a newish build, UH, but I'll back out and show you because I know Ice Truck wanted to know what I was running to. Let's go. 5 mil. Oh, I forgot increased XP. I was like 5 million. But yeah. Let's get it, peeps. All right. I'll back out and show you the build. And then Akito, I'll get you back in. But I'm going to back out just so you know.
Safe area detected.
So this is the build. Utilizing 4 Umber with the chest piece so that you get the maximum stacks for crit damage and RPM. Tinkerer. And then ARs with measured and streamlined for the extra damage. So I don't really use my skills at all. And then my primary is the AK. I don't know if this is like statistically the best gun to use, but I just really like the increased RPM from Ombre and measured on this. And then with streamlined, it just kind of hits like a truck. And then vigilance on the backpack. That's the build. Yeah, I struck. I had forgotten as well, but Conflict XP did start today. This is primarily a conflict build. I probably wouldn't use this in the DZ because not having your skills in the DZ, at least with this low armor, is pretty tough. So yeah, this one is definitely more conflict oriented. What's going on, Bravo 6? How you doing? We need to clear out. We're going to get tons of caches from the XP, so let's start clearing these out. Someone was asking about the mask. Are you talking about my gear mask, the actual Tinkerer? Because that's still available. They don't lock gear masks. Or do you mean like the cosmetic one? What's up, Ramon? I'm in Jamaica, being hit by a Category 5 hurricane at the moment. My goodness, dude. I didn't even know that was happening right now. Well, please stay safe as much as you're able to, and I hope you and everyone you know make it through without too many problems. That's terrible. Stay safe, man. This is interesting because I have one exactly like this, but with Fenris. I have Cheska instead. Which one's better? I think it's honestly kind of either or. The Cheska one might actually be better by a little bit, but the percentages are so close that it's really not too. It's really just whatever you have a better copy of, you know? So I think you're totally fine running it that way. But that said, I don't know the specific calculations on that one, on this build. Hurricane Melissa. I've just been out of the news cycle and I didn't even know that was going down right now. I have a question. Why Umbra instead of Striker? Striker is very good for PvE. It can be good in PvP, but more so in the Dark Zone because you have longer, prolonged firefights where you can actually build up the stacks. Umbra is very good in PvP because you can get your stacks at maximum before you even engage in combat, right? You just sit in cover, build them up, and then you're ready to go in a 1v1 scenario. So that's my personal reasoning. Did we get the project done? We did. Nice. We already did 3 games. I thought we only did 2. I know it's... Wait, didn't we only do 2? We did the one at... Oh, there's one at Wharf, too. Did Wharf make an error? Yeah, that's right. I know what's happening. My loadouts were just bugging out. The Tinkerer wasn't even equipping for some reason. Oh, so you didn't actually have the Tinkerer on when you were getting the memento stacks, Akito? In a way, that's good. That's good that it's not bugged. But that's too bad. That's funny.
Everything is priced to move.
I wanted to do the conflict event, so I just wanted to know which set is better to use. Gotcha. Yeah, I definitely recommend Umbra, especially because conflict has no radar. You can't, even though it's kind of cheesy, it's the way the mode is played. You can kind of just sit in cover, build up your stacks and hide, and then once there's someone to shoot, pop out and shoot. Well, there we go. Those were some good games. What do y'all think we should do? I mean, we still got a little bit of time to play. Do y'all think I should do more conflict? Should we do some DZ? Should I do, and I'm pretty close to a hyena retaliation. We could do countdown. I'm up for whatever. What do you guys think? Everyone's saying DZ. I'm gonna get schmacked in there. Retaliation, then DZ. I could get with that. We can do a quick retaliation. Oh, I forgot to switch my... When I selected the conflict loadout, the game just loaded a random one instead. Now I know I wasn't doing any damage. That's funny. Well, at least we figured it out. You're dead. GG's to you as well. I was trying to find you earlier after that one game. So scrolling up in the chat. But yes, GG's. That was a very fun domination one. I got my 500th Nemesis defeat on Sunday. Congrats, Slayer. That's insane. That is some dedication. You have so many maxed out rolls. Wonder how you're able to get them. Just a lot of time playing, you know. Been playing since the day the game came out, so over time you just accrue the stuff you need, really. It helps that they haven't changed the gear level or the system in like 5 years, so all the stuff I have now is just an accumulation of the last 5 years worth of progress. Survival streams are going to crack in the hopeful near future? I know, dude. Once Survivors drops, like, realistically, I'm not going to play anything else on this game. Now, of course, I'm exaggerating to a degree. I mean, when we get new content and whatnot, I'll play that, but
Incoming hostiles detected.
yeah, Survivors is what I need in my life. It's going to be a wait. I mean, we're probably looking at, like, late next year is still my guess, but hopefully it'll be worth it.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Maybe this was enough to trigger it. Let's see.
Agent, Southwest
Ah,
is
perfect.
under attack.
Didn't even have to go and do the control point. Let's see, is it this way? Yeah.
Time is of the essence, Agent.
What up, Kuroku? Good afternoon, good sir. Small thing, but I'm glad you have your inventory on grid view. Absolutely mad people have their layout one by one. Well, I regret to inform you that for the last 5 years, or however long it's been, 6 years, I did have mine on layout, or on the one by one. It was in the last like month I finally made the switch to grid. I'm sorry to say. It was more just because I enjoyed seeing more preview stats and like information per piece, which you lose a little bit of when you switch to grid. But just for ease of sorting, yeah, I finally switched over. Alright, I don't care about you back there. Oh, I lost my modifiers. Hang on. If you run back in, can I turn this on mid-run? We're gonna find out. I'll only be playing PvE servers. I hope they don't have PvP exclusive rewards. I mean, hopefully it'll be like the original where the PvP mode gives you a slightly higher XP yield, because I think it's fair to offer an incentive for taking on the extra risk, but totally I think it should be viable to play whichever way you want to. Alright, good. Now we have our modifiers. I feel like as long as we get survivors, it'll be a win no matter how long the wait is. Yeah. Some people are saying they don't think it's going to get here until 2027. I would be very surprised. Because it's not like they're building an entirely new game. Obviously, a lot of work is going to go into implementing snow, changing the landscape, doing all the stuff. Like, that takes work, of course, but if they have their whole own team making it a massive, then I just don't see why it would take longer than into 26, but we will see. There we go. I was wondering why my DPS felt low while we were doing that resource convoy, because I didn't have my extra RPM and damage.
Reinforcements en route. Incoming hostiles detected.
Get all the mods. What's your dream collab for Division 2? I hope Ghost Recon is next. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a huge collab guy. I don't care too much. I hope that doesn't sound too insensitive. But I don't mind them at all. And if it brings cool stuff or cool looking outfits, then I'm all for it. So I couldn't say that I have a particular one in mind, but it seems like they're going to be doing more of them moving forward. So very interested to see what they do. So long as they keep choosing brands that, you know, aligned with loosely the Division's theme and ideals, right? Like so far, I think, especially the external ones they've done, Stalker and Payday, both at least make sense to collab with Division. If they were to all of a sudden do like the Division and Fortnite, then I'd be like, okay, well, we're not, this is not making too much sense. But so far, they've been good about that. Bob Zealot. I think Ghost Recon totally fits that build, though, so that would definitely check out.
Kill squad eliminated.
What's up, Jay Trail? Has the DZ been better since the bans? I've actually not been in there yet. We're going to, like, I have a knife sticking out of my shoulder. Oh, it's gone. We're going to be checking it out after this. The one thing to keep in mind is that because there were issues with the bans yesterday, like falsely flagging some people, they did pull back a lot of the ones they did. Like even I think on some that are people who they know should be banned, they undid it just while they figure out the system errors. So to the best of my knowledge, they're going to continue working on the Banwave throughout the week. Like it's not all necessarily done right now, especially given the problems. So yeah, we might have to wait a little bit to like feel the full impact. But we shall see. I'm going to jump in there after this. And I'm on console, so it's a little bit less prevalent here than it is on PC. Sorry, I realized I needed a drink of water. Enjoyed the theory video today too, by the way. Thank you. Definitely very interested to see how it goes story and lore-wise. Yeah. It seems like it's going to be fairly connected, which is counter to the original Survival, right? The original one didn't really have much bearing on the ongoing story. But it seems like this one might. Mortal, I was told that there are bans going out across both console and PC. So take from that what you will. Again, the higher proportion of cheaters is always going to be on PC, but there are, of course, people cheating, exploiting, or doing third-party, you know, plugins on console as well. When did Survival release on Division 1? It was around 6 months after launch. The game came out in March of 2016, and Survival dropped in, yeah, I guess 7 months later. It was in October of 2016. Which is why I think, like, I totally could see them capitalizing on the 10-year anniversary, which is wild to say. But 10 years Survival anniversary and dropping it in October of 26. That would make sense to me. How has it been 10 years, dude? That makes me feel very old. That's not okay. USPS collab, true. For Postman's sake, that is the one collab that needs to happen.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
What's going on, Jamie? How you doing?
Detected.
Maybe I went to the wrong side. I thought the big reinforcement... Oh, it is over here. It's all the shield guys, I see. Oh!
Assistance needed.
Rolled right into a sign. Classic.
Agent down. Agent deceased.
I'm just not in a good position here. I should have been wearing that mod that deflects the hyena shield damage. Ooh.
Serious trauma detected.
I'm gonna pop Zealot.
Hostile detected.
Can't hit my shots.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
There we go. Done and done. Carlos, sorry to hear you've ran into that. I do know that that is an issue that they're looking into. I have no idea like what the cause is or what's going on with it, but I do know a number of people have been facing that same problem with Uniform 1. So, yeah, they should be investigating. Wonder if they'll introduce something like Deadlier Hunters. Hunters War are still such a cool addition to the division as a whole. Totally. I mean, Hunters have to be involved, I would imagine. Like, that was part of what made Survival so memorable, was it was the first introduction of them. So you would think that they have to bring him in somehow. Figured I'd drop in and let you know I finally got the EB. Steve, congrats. Congrats, congrats. Was it from the raid or Dark Zone? Are you playing Arc Raiders at the end of the week? Taking work off on Friday to play. Would love to team up. I will be playing it at some point for launch because I need to get some videos out. I'm working with an editor for some of the Arc videos because I'm going to be quite busy. So I think my current plan is I'm playing a lot on Thursday morning, like solo, to send some runs in there. Friday, I honestly don't think I'm going to be on much, if at all. I am hosting a Halloween party, so I've got to set up for that most of the day, and I'm in the process of moving, so I have to like move that stuff aside and then do that. So yeah, I don't know about Friday specifically, but in general, I will be playing Arc for sure, and we'll see if there will be time to stream it at some point. That would be fun. Someone asked what the build is. There you go. That's the build. Actually, I'll throw on the modifier bit so you can see those two. I'm doing good-ish. Well, I hope the ish I can talk. The ish just becomes good overall, Jamie. Thank you for being here. I missed the Halloween event. It's still live, Death. It'll be here until November 11th. The only thing that's changed is that the outfit is now in the store versus being earnable via gameplay. But everything else about the event is still here for the next 2 weeks. October 26th, 10-year anniversary Survival is my prediction for the release. I think it's a solid guess. I think that's a very solid guess. Costume for the party? Postman, if you are able to guess my costume before the end of the stream, then I will buy and play Helldivers in the next, we'll say in the next month. Date pending since I'm moving. But I will do it if you can guess. I'll give you one hint because I know it's a wide variety. It is the costume is a form of a mascot. That's the clue. If you guess, I will play Helldivers. It'll happen at some point regardless, like I will play it, but it'll happen sooner. If you're able to guess. Alright, DZ, that's what people want at the end. Oh, my thing is still on cooldown. Yeah, no worries, Death. And if you didn't already see, I've got a full guide out for the event here on the channel that you are welcome to check out. Alright, Dark Zone. Let's see how it is. We'll play for another 15-20 minutes probably. He's going as himself to the party. It's not that. form of a mascot. It is. One. If you don't guess it, I'll tell you at the end, and hopefully that will make sense why I said that. But it is a form of a mascot. It's crazy that the game's been out for 10 years. That is wild, Bravo. I was not... I was a little bit younger than you are now when I started playing Division 1, so... Yeah, it is pretty wild how this stuff evolves over time. Mickey Mouse, Hello Kitty, nope. None of those. It does have to come from Postman, though. I mean, y'all can guess, but Postman has to echo the correct one. There's so much context missing to make an educated guess. Maybe that's why I said it up that way. No, I do want to play Helldivers at some point, Postman. It does look quite fun. We will do it. Even if you don't guess. I promise. Mascot from your channel? Nope. School mascot? Nope. There's a hint that I really want to give, but I'm not going to because it would give it away immediately. I'll give it at the end if no one has still guessed it. If Postman guesses it, Akito has to buy a membership. At this point, I don't think Akito should. He deserves to wait until it's gifted. Whether or not that will ever happen, that's up for debate. Game company mascot? Nope. Mascot from a game? Nope. Indiana University Bison. I love the specific guess, but no. But you're on the right track in terms of, like, obscurity and randomness. I'll say that. Tony the Tiger? No. Slenderman? No. What's the riddle? People are trying to guess what my Halloween costume is going to be. And the one clue that I gave is that it's a form of a mascot.
Incoming hostiles detected.
I like how I originally gave Postman the the challenge of figuring it out, and I don't think he's submitted a single guess yet. It's like, I'm not wasting my time on that.
Detected. Hostile volunteer drone. Active. Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
At this point, I'm just gifting memberships to try and get a keto one. The theory that Aikido is secretly my second account, that is just getting people to gift memberships to try and give them one, is maybe my favorite conspiracy theory of all time. It's not true. I would never do that, but it's quite funny.
Contaminated gear.
Pestilence? Yes.
System restored.
It's a good pick, though. Obviously going to wear a rogue costume. It's not that. Little Caesars, I like the guess, but no. The guy from the Fruit Loop cereal. The, what is he? Wait, Fruit Loop. Yeah, was he a toucan? That would be good. It's not that. Bay Harbor Butcher, nope.
What do you see? Weapons free.
Engaging landmark.
Hot dog costume, nope. The Colonel from KFC, nope. Lucky Charms, nope. King from Burger King, no. But again, I like that guess. He's going as the bear he referred to in the speculation video.
Detecting
Did I refer to a bear in the video? Wait, what bear? Toucan Sam. That's hilarious that he has a name. Toucan Sam. Wait, what bear are you talking about, Chris?
contaminated gear detected. Now detecting contaminated.
Rogue is just making us guess to get ideas of what costume he should wear. In the future, that would be a genius thing for me to do, because I don't pick, or I don't know usually until the very last minute. I picked this like 2 days ago. Sugar Bear. Is it bad that I don't know who that is? Did you say something about the
Landmark has
the
been
bear?
cleared.
Oh. No, you're right. Tommy the teddy bear. Well, I'll give you this, since you guessed it. It is a bear. It's not Tommy. It's not division related, but it is a bear. You're getting closer.
Contaminated gear detected.
Have you seen it increase to exotic drops in the DZ? Not that I can think of. No. Ding, 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 ding. Donnie got it. No, sorry. Not Donnie. Grim. I'm sorry, Donnie. I didn't mean to fake you out there. Grim got it. It's Smokey the Bear. I think he's hilarious and got a great tagline, and so that's what it's going to be. Grim and Dustin and Jeremy all got it. So, okay, does my clue make sense? A form of a mascot? Like, he's not really a mascot of anything, but he is also a mascot for forest fires? I don't know. I didn't know what else to say.
Incoming hostiles detected.
It's bad that I don't remember who Smokey is. Yeah. What do you like? Wildfires or something, dude? I'm just kidding. No, it's not bad. He's a bear who tells you to. He says only you can prevent wildfires, and that's what he does. He prevents forest fires. So yeah, I've got a bear costume and a ranger hat, and I need to get some jeans that'll fit over it. And then I bought a shovel from Amazon because that's what he holds, and then it's like a Halloween prop, and it came with fake blood on it. So I'm actually going to be a murderous Smokey. That's the costume.
Additional hostile contacts.
Mascot for prevention of forest fires. Yeah, that tracks. A form of a mascot. There goes Postman's only opportunity. No, I genuinely want to play Helldivers. It will happen at some point. Probably after I move at this point. Dude, I'm just getting blasted. He's gonna kill me.
Vital signs critical.
Oh! These guys are too good. Blood on the shovel. I know, I pulled it out and I'm like, well, this is not what I intended, but it is kind of hilarious. Murderous Smokey.
Contaminated gear detected.
You should tell people this is what Smokey does to people that cause forest fires. Yeah, my goal on Halloween is to actually educate, but educate with fear. Don't start that fire. Wax camp over the end of the shovel. Now, if only I were like going out into the woods or something, then I could really play the part. And just like stand behind people in the darkness as Smokey. Well, there we go. That was a fun tangent. Y'all figured it out. You're gonna hate the Outcast then, yeah, no kidding. Matt Kane with another 10, dude. Last shot of Keto, I gotta run. The fact that Matt and others genuinely do this to try and just get a Keto membership is beyond hilarious to me. Regardless, Matt, thank you again. Going to Dow, Vegeta 100, Logan, Trad's Photos, Peace, Bruno, Dro, Banuka, I hope I'm saying that correctly, Amadeus, and Sauce. Welcome to Rogue Studios. If you're here, please give Matt a thank you. And none for Aikido. Yet again. Classic. Regardless of the intentions, Matt, as always, I appreciate it very much, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't even see. Oh, I'm in cover, that's why. Matt, have a fantastic rest of your day, man. Thank you for hanging out, and thank you for the gifteds as always. See you soon. Have a good Halloween if I don't talk to you before then.
Now detecting contaminated gear. Immediate medical assistance needed.
YouTube needs direct gifted membership like Twitch. I do think it's weird that even like on my end, I couldn't, like if I wanted to send ones out, I can't pick anybody. Like it's always random. And sometimes it picks people who aren't actually in the stream at that moment. So I don't fully, I mean, maybe that has to do with that setting where like you have to enable the ability to receive memberships. But yeah, hopefully they add that someday, because I would love to end your suffering, Akita.
System
So many things. Damn, that boss sounded really torn up that I killed his friend, and then I whiffed all my shots. Did y'all hear him scream out no? Kind of made me feel bad.
Landmark has been cleared.
Bravo, I did not, but I heard that the game went on for a super long time. What was it, like 14, 15 innings or something? What's up, Cursed? Can you get the Lexington from farming as a returning player? Currently, you cannot. However, it may be coming with this season's stretch goals, which is a thing that opens up at the end of each season. That'll be here in probably 3 weeks' time. So definitely check back then, or you know, turn on notifications for the channel. And when we learn more info about that, I'll be sure to let everyone know if the Lexington is included. But as of this current moment, you can't farm it.
Contaminated gear. Incoming hostiles detected.
18, jeez. That's crazy. I'm out for lunch. Have a good one, everyone. Chris, you're making me even more hungry than I already am. No, enjoy, dude. Catch you back soon. Have a good Halloween. Just getting continuously bombed here.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Exotic component, nice.
Now detecting contaminated gear. Gear detected.
Do you have any news on if the turmoil will be obtainable again? Personally, at 1K didn't have a chance to get it. I do not, but same message as the Lexington. It's very plausible that it will be in this season's stretch goals, and if that's the case, we'll know in about 3 weeks is when that should begin. So as of right now, I don't know, but soon we will.
Restored. Now detecting contaminated gear.
Well, we didn't run into a single player in here, folks.
Landmark cleared.
Not one. I think I am probably going to wrap it up. We're going to go extract, and then I think I might sign off. I need to grab some food, get some work done, and then later today I need to check out the Battlefield 6 BR, because that dropped today. So if you've got any last minute questions you want to ask, now's the time. All mine has manhunts everywhere? Nikita, which zone are you in? That's the server I want to be in. He needs to bury his victims before the party. Yeah.
Extraction called.
My friend is going to give me a BF6 this Thursday. Nice. It's very fun. At least I think so. I've been playing it since it came out. And yeah, very, very well made, very well thought out. What's up, Bryce? Just forgetting to hop on when you were live, no worries. Have they announced what the reward is for this season's Master Mission after the Tempest? They have not. The Tempest will still be there, they said, if people want to get it that way. But, yeah, as far as whatever that additional reward it may be, they've not yet talked about that. I'm very curious to find out, though, if it's going to be an actual gameplay item or just a cosmetic or who knows what.
Hilo almost at extraction zone.
What's up, Karmas? No, it's not ARs today. We were just kind of jumping in for fun. People were curious to see if we would run into an exploiter after the Banwave, but we've not seen anybody, so we're just messing around. Lieutenant says, I got a question. Is it just me, or did they remove the Season XP number and prio objective? So we can't cheese it anymore? Lieutenant, if you don't currently have a place for Season XP to go, meaning if you've already finished your Season Pass and stretch goals are not live, or like an event pass is not live, then you won't earn any Season XP and the number won't show up. If that makes sense. So, unless you are working towards like rank 100 on the pass and it's not showing up, then that would be a separate deal. But if you have no current place for Season XP to go, then you don't earn any. And it won't show up. Yeah, no problem.
15 seconds. We're going.
Like a Manhunt's a mighty Z. Espresso, what zone are you in? I'll go fight a Manhunter too before we hop off if I can find him. Let's just go to safe room. Fast travel from there. Had a great evening on the game the other day. Completed floor 100 on Summit and got the Tempest. I did Tidal Basin on Legendary and got 2 Bighorns. That's wild, dude. Nice. That's some crazy luck. I mean, East, but I'm pretty sure they cleared it. Alright, I'll go check my zones. If we find someone, I'll fight him. Otherwise, I'm going to jump off and get some lunch because I'm quite hungry. But let's see.
Hilo is headed back.
Anyone here?
Incoming cargo plane with
No.
dark zone drop.
Anyone here?
Area detected. Detected.
Nope.
Location guarded.
All right, I'll do my
Hostiles.
one server jump trick, just to see if we can get it. Got the game level 20, loving it so far. Hope Division 3 goes well, so it could be way bigger than this. Backwoods, welcome. If you're just getting into Div 2, very happy to hear you're enjoying it. And yeah, Division 3 is going to be exciting. I mean, back in the day, Division was way bigger than it is now, you know. There was a really long content route that a lot of people checked out for. And that's just what happens with live service games that go on for a long time, is less and less people tend to hang out. But yeah, the launch timing of Div 3 is going to be wild. Sorry to jump out, guys. Good luck with your mission. I was just trying to jump servers. Did they add any new mask? As of today, you can get a new mask from the project chain. The Halloween project chain started up here, and it gives you the day 1 reward, which is the Sinister Shade mask. Where is it? Here it is. This one. Alright, let's check East one more time. G8, appreciate everything you do for the community. You're one of the Division 2 GOATs. Well, thank you. That's very kind of you to say.
Scanning.
Thank you for,
Access
you know,
granted.
checking out the videos, doing all the stuff. It's, alright, we'll do one more supply drop because it's right here. I am beyond fortunate that so many people choose to tune into my stuff and these streams and the videos and everything. Certainly things have come a long way, so thank you for saying that. Is the project chain active? Yes, it is. Postman's heading out. Thank you for being here, man, as always. Have a good rest of your week and a good Halloween. And we'll chat soon, I'm sure.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. Hostile hive detected.
They're reviving back there. No.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Good lord.
Contaminated gear detected.
Just wanted to see if there would be any exotics to be had.
DZ drop claimed.
Oh, we did get an exotic. Well, look at that. Alright. How are y'all still getting revived? I killed the medic. Donnie, is it giving you the Uniform 1 server error? Y'all chest. Well, that was some crazy luck. Alright, we'll do one more extraction, and then we'll be done. It is. For some reason, that has been happening to a lot of people this week. I don't know the cause. I do know that the team is aware and looking into it. So unfortunately, I don't know when they're going to resolve it, but it is something that they're aware of and looking into. Most of my crew got their accounts back, only a couple left. We're still trying. Well, I'm glad. By the way, what's up, Trey? Sorry, I think I missed you earlier. I'm glad most have gotten theirs back. It's unfortunate that this whole thing has happened, but hopefully, once they figure out what caused it, it won't happen again in subsequent ban waves. But keep trying for sure. I believe they're still looking into resolving all of them. Thank you, J Trail. You as well. There's 4 manhunts on me. Well, clearly I was in the wrong servers. Next time we'll have to go and fight them. Chris said I lied about leaving. I decided to throw a quick chicken salad together and I'm still here. Again, just trying to make me more and more hungry, huh? Well, it's alright. I'm about to sign off as well. You can have your peace and quiet. Now I gotta think about what I want to have for lunch. So many decisions.
Extraction helo almost within range. Helos on site.
Is that RG's extraction I just saw? Come try and take it from me, Akito. You try, man. See what happens. I don't know. Are you in the nearby? Not currently. Lieutenant says I can do some McDonald's. Trace, I'm having tater shots, yellow rice, and pork. Guys, stop, please. My stomach can't take this. Lieutenant, you as well. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good Halloween in your neck of the woods. Alright. Extraction successful. There we go. Alright, crew. We're going to head back to the checkpoint and sign off here. Thank you all very much for hanging out. That was a very fun stream. As they always are, but had a lot of fun. Yeah, Division should be, unless there's any big news they drop, should be a little bit slow. Oh, now we get somebody. Unbound just went rogue. And killed Chris. Wait, Chris is in here? Fellas, where is this happening?
Hostile defender drone.
You sons of... Always find a way to keep me in. Here we go. Again, beam from the other direction.
Rogue agent neutralized.
Alright. I'll go until I die. That includes going against Akito and Chris here. As soon as y'all kill me, I sign off. Usually Akito and I are teaming up, but not today. Sorry for the fake out of signing off. We are doing it after this, but my one chance of some DZ action. I can't tell if Akito's flanking. Oh, he is. Okay.
Hostile hive detected.
Oh, nice self-res. Good play, good play. Ooh, that was very close, Akito. I thought that Unbound guy was going to come back. Now I just feel bad that I killed... There he is. I felt bad that I was just killing Akito and Chris. Get him, get him. Trey, you want me to sign off? I'm just kidding, dude. J-Trail, the general thing is that if you just fast travel away from the DZ and go back, it'll keep you in the same instance that you're in, so you likely aren't going to find people, if that's what you're trying to do. If you join someone else's group and then leave, that puts you in their instance and then ports you back to your own, and sometimes that'll switch up what lobby you're in. That's the general idea. At first, that really... I forgot that you could do that little animation to call for help. I was like, how is he waving at me while he's down? What is this, Arc Raiders? Immediately got my decoy. That's not good. Oh, he's behind me. Good plays. Good plays, good plays. Alright, GG's, folks. Akito and Chris, I'm sorry for flagging on you, but those were good fights.
Agent killed.
Okay, what was I saying? Thank you for watching. Fun stream. Halloween is this week. That actually has no bearing to my content, but hope you all enjoy the holiday. Oh, I was saying the Division is probably not going to have too much happening this week unless they drop some news. Why are we clapping at the door, man? It's all for fun. Yeah, probably not too much happening overall until the finale, which is 2 weeks from today. Yeah, I mean, we've got Expertise Surge, Golden Bullet, but nothing too crazy. So again, unless there's news, don't expect too much until the finale, and then we have stretch goals after that. and then we'll have the PTS next month and the new season, all that. But anyway, for this week, tomorrow, I've got an Arc Raiders video coming up, edited by not me. I'm working with an editor friend of mine on that one, so which I think he's done a great job. But if you enjoy that video, certainly feel free to leave him feedback in the comments. Polite, respectful criticism, if you have it. Or just tell him he did a good job. But anyway, hope y'all will check that out, even though it's not Division stuff. We're going to do an Arc guide tomorrow, and then do some, like, gameplay commentary videos, similar to the DZ farming ones, for after Arc Raiders launches. So, hope you enjoy that. And, of course, there's plenty Division stuff in the meantime. Plus, if we get any news, I will keep you posted. So, anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out. Had a good time. And, yeah. I don't know what else I'm trying to say. But, adios. Goodbye.